It's not difficult to put 2 plus 2 together and see whose interests and ambitions would be directly impacted in the event of a magmatic rupture in the Siberian region. Do you remember what minerals Siberia possesses? Let me remind you. Eastern Siberia alone holds approximately 80% of Russia's coal, 37% of its gold reserves, and 97.33% of its platinum group metals, and numerous other valuable minerals. Siberia not only provides the majority of Russia's extraction of valuable metals, from nickel and copper to gold and silver, but also stores 20% of the world's freshwater reserves. Until recently, the Russian government viewed this region as strategically crucial for the country's economic growth. Recall that back in 2021, then Minister of Defense Sergei Shoigu announced that, following Putin's directive, the Russian Geographical Society had been working for over a decade, engaging top scientists, practitioners, and leading experts from the Center of Strategic Research to develop proposals for Siberia's development. The key idea behind these developments, as Shoigu described, was the urgent need to build 3 to 5 scientific and industrial centers in Siberia, each with a population of 300,000 to 1 million people. These centers were to provide a powerful stimulus for the development of the Siberian region and, ultimately, to ensure the sustainable growth of the Russian economy. However, the officially published Strategy for the Socio-Economic Development of the Siberian Federal District until 2035, approved by the directive of Mikhail Mishustin, chairman of the government of the Russian Federation, on January 26, 2023, made it clear that developing Siberia has ceased to be an area of government interest. I'll put it simply, they are abandoning Siberia. Suddenly, they are abandoning a large-scale project they have been investing in for 10 years. They are abandoning the development of one of Russia's most promising regions. Even more strikingly, they have already begun pulling investments out of Siberia. For example, following the aforementioned directive, in 2024, the industrial giant Norilsk Nickel announced the closure and relocation of its copper plant from Siberia to China. This came just a year after one of the company's key shareholders had spoken about the potential relocation of Russia's capital from Moscow to Siberia. Meanwhile, the founder of the Russian company, Rusal, one of the world's largest producers of primary aluminum, has shifted its focus away from previously announced mining pool project in Siberia and is now negotiating to establish it in Central Asian countries instead. Additionally, in 2024, 8 coal mining enterprises in Kuzbass were shut down. Meanwhile, for the development of the Arctic and the Far East, a separate ministry was established, along with multiple commissions, organizations, and administrative structures. The government is making every effort to attract investors, from major corporations to small entrepreneurs, and is allocating substantial financial resources to these regions.